I'm going to walk you guys through a recent, I don't even want to say mistake, but something that I made a decision to do that cost me probably about $300 in profit. And I think it's a really interesting keep a chart to share with you guys. So let me give you some context. I seek out of stock products all the time, especially brands that I'm familiar with and I've sold well. I found one, I capitalized on it. I was buying it 12 at a time for about $25 a piece. And so when I find a product that has good demand that I've sold before, that I'm getting at a price and at a time where there's no competition, what I like to do is send that product to my house, however much I see fit, and instantly I can list it FBM because hopefully I have no competition. And if the product has enough demand, people will still buy it FBM, even if not at the same rate as FBA. So I was doing that. And then after I sold 6 to 8 of them, I would just keep replenishing 12 at a time. It was easy for me to get. And so at this point in time, I had probably sold 20 of them. And I was sitting on about, I don't know, 20 or 30 at my house. Okay. And so at this point in time, what I said was, what I'm going to do is ship off half of these, 15 of them, to FBA. And the reason for that, at this point in time, there were still no FBA sellers. And so my thought was, as I'm getting one or two FBM competitors, I'll keep some to share the sales with them. We're all selling at the same price. And these other ones that I get to FBA soon will go live and I'll be able to charge a couple bucks more and sell through all of them quickly because I'm seeing it selling well and FBA always gets the nod, right? Even if I use the same price, I'll at least get the sales. And so all of that in theory makes sense. And also, I should mention this is important. I've always been kind of, and this is an assumption and observation, that when Amazon has a good selling product that's out of stock in their shelves, when I send it, I typically find that they get checked in faster. They don't ship them around to as much places, but that is what happened in this case. It took them weeks to go live. I had sold through my FBM, and then sure enough, Amazon hops on the listing and other sellers do as well. So rather, I had sold through my FBM. So if I would have just continued FBM, I would have sold through all of them at around $55. Now, current day, when they went live, Amazon's brought them down all the way to like $29. So I say I lost out on probably $300 from selling from 55 to 30, 25 a piece, 10, 15 of these units from this one simple decision. Something that I used to think was like bulletproof, but now I've clearly learned my lesson. So let me take you into Keepa and walk you through this so you can see it as well. So here you can see the chart. For the untrained eye, by the way, this isn't the easiest chart. But here are all these little dots. It shows me when it's in stock, it sells really quickly, then it goes out of stock. There's like a dot when it's in stock, then out of stock. So I got it probably around this time where I'm highlighting it. And then, so you can see here, there was one or two sellers, no buy box. We were all selling it for like 55 bucks, 55 bucks, up to 4. I kept staying on top of replenishment down to 1. And I would say probably around this time, I did send those 15 in, give or take, to Amazon, right? I still had mine on FBM that I was selling through. And sure enough, look what happened. The number of sellers spikes, but more importantly, Amazon hops on the listing and drops the price to $29.99. Now, what I like to do is see how much stock do they have, at least tracked by Keepa, which isn't 100%, by the way. So Amazon has 12,870 units in stock. So that's just great. So whether that's right or not, even if they have 1,000 or 500 of them, at this point in time, if I have reason to believe Amazon has that many, this doesn't sell that frequently that they're going to sell through that in a week or a month. So I'm probably just going to have to lower my price and take the hit and take the L. And it is what it is. And it's a learning lesson. Just for context, though, if I saw their Amazon only had 50 in stock or 100, I would just wait it out and then be able to charge a little bit more at a minimum and sell through them then. But this is a great example where time is of the essence, right? And even at this chart, I really didn't have reason to believe that Amazon was coming on. It wasn't in stock in all major retailers. There was only one place I could find it. And sure enough, they hopped on it. And if I would have just stayed the course of FBM, I wouldn't have taken the chance of those couple weeks going by, them getting checked in. And sure enough, what do you know? And now I think about it, it's even possible that I guess that Amazon could intentionally delay them, but I don't know that it'd be worth their time, you know? So I'm going to have to drop my price to get rid of them. And it is what it is. Like everything, it's a learning lesson. And I still think I bought the right amount. I think in theory, the play makes good sense. I would say if you have reason to believe Amazon's coming back, I could see just staying FBM, selling through them. But anyway, I just wanted to share that tactic and how it played out. And you can see what it looks like. And moral of the story, sometimes it pays to just keep FBMing, especially if you have reason to believe that competition will catch up because time is of the essence. The mindset made sense. It just didn't work out this time. But I just wanted to share that experience and my thoughts with you guys. I'm Jonathan. Duke does Amazon. Questions, comments, topics, let me know. I appreciate you guys being here. We're on Spotify, Instagram. I have links and coupon codes below. Have a great day. I'll talk to you soon. Take care.